There are many types of meditation, and mostly these meditations are dualistic, where you meditate on certain object or a certain thought or with a certain mantra. But in this meditation, this is entirely different. You just have to be here and now. Nothing else is required. In Shaivism, it is said that there are three things. The first is Pramātā, then the Prameya, and then the Pramāṇa. If I translate into English, there is a subject, the Pramātā. Without the subject, there will be no experience. Then there is an object, Prameya, and then there is Pramāṇa, the knowledge. So there is the knower or the subject, then the knowledge, and then the known or the object. Knower, knowledge, known. In any experience, in your mundane experiences, in the duality, in the realm of Maya, you will experience all these three things. There is one experiencer, the knower, then the knowledge, and then the known. At least we think that our model is like this. But it will be great if you can be practical in this meditation and you do not go to your mind, but you just stay in your experience and observe your experience. That's it. So there is the knower, the knowledge, and the known in every experience. Let's assume it is true and start from here. Let's start with the gross object. For example, if you see anything, right now you are seeing this screen, you are seeing me. Now the screen is the object and you are the subject. And then inside you there is knowledge happening about this experience. Now your mind tells you that there is object outside. The subject is behind these eyes only. Maybe the eye is seeing and then it is receiving a message somewhere in the brain. The seeing is happening. If you close your eyes, seeing disappears. That means you can no longer find that object through seeing. Now, if I just ask you a question, can you find out a place where the seeing is happening, the knowledge of seeing is happening? Inside you, can you find out a place where the knowledge of seeing is happening? And can you differentiate between the act of seeing and the knowledge of seeing? Can you differentiate between the subject who is seeing this and the knowledge of the seeing? Are these two things happening at an interval or happening simultaneously? The answer will be it is happening simultaneously. That means the knower and the knowledge are happening at the same time. Even if you try to identify within you, can you differentiate between knower and the knowledge, you will find that you cannot do it. And indeed, they are one, they are not two. The knower and knowledge are one. The seer and the act of seeing are one. There is no seer, there is only the seeing happening. So these two things cannot be two different things. These are happening simultaneously at the same place, which we don't know right now. Let's start with that. And then there is object. So your mind says that yes, there is object outside me, 2 meters away from me, 1 meter away from me, 100 meters away from me. But as we discussed, let's leave the mind alone and then again ask this question. Is there any difference between the object and the knowledge? Can these two things happen at different time? The object, the subject, and the act of seeing, three of these activities are happening at one particular instant simultaneously at the same place. So it is happening at the same instant at the same place. That means we can say that these three are one thing only. There is no difference of time and there is no difference of space between these three activities. The object, subject, and the knowledge, they appear simultaneously at the same place. Now let's take hearing. Just listen to any of the sound. Birds chirping or any other sound in background. Now there are three entities. One is this object which is making the sound or the sound itself. So let's take sound as an object and then subject who is listening to the sound, and the third thing where the knowledge of the sound is happening. So there is this sound, then there is an experiencer of the sound or subject, and the third thing is the knowledge of the sound. All three things are happening at a single moment. Now, while closing your eye, tell me where this experience of listening to this sound, the sound itself, and the third thing, the observer, where are these three things located inside you? Mind will come and tell you that the sound is coming from X object, which might be from some distance. But don't give attention to your mind. Just give your pure attention to your experience. What do you experience? Do you cross any boundary to go and to listen this sound? Do you go out of this body to listen to this sound? No. The sound is here and now. If I ask you, what is the exact place of this sound inside you, where the knowledge is happening, knowledge of the sound is happening, the only thing you can say with experience is here. The knowledge of the sound is happening here. And if the knowledge of the sound is happening here, then where is the knower of this knowledge? Is he sitting somewhere in the head or some other place? No. The knower is also can be said as here. The sound is here. The knower is here. And the process of listening is also happening here. All three are here and now.